Hey there guys, how's it going? And welcome to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved on the Xbox One. You check me here with Ghost. Look at this swag. Look at the swag on this walk. I mean, damn, this bird knows it's got what it takes. Anyway, today's adventure is going to be pretty freaking cool. I was hoping to bring you guys some kangarooing, but I don't think the kangaroo is going to be here today, so I think it's going to be tomorrow. We're going to get ourselves a kangaroo. We've got everything we need to do so. So there's a couple of things I want to show you in this episode. I'm going to title it some Species X Showcase, or maybe Battle Raft, Ultimate Battle Raft, because I'm going to show you a really amazing battle raft that you guys can make. And I'm going to be going to the PC version actually to show you that, because it's a lot easier for me to showcase it, and I think it's going to be very, very useful for me to do that for you guys. Anyway, last night I actually live streamed some of this. Make sure you follow me on Twitch if you don't already. Sometimes I might do a little bit of a live stream, and I added a little bit to my collection. Now, I did actually tame a Mesopithecus, which is the tiny monkey, but he unfortunately died while I was down in a cave, I think. So he's gone. But we got an Ankylo. I believe I got this last night, a nice Ankylo, which is going to help me get berries. And I'm actually going to show you some interesting berries I can get. Well, the berries that we're going to need for our Species X. And what else is news here? I think we got a Pterodon, or was that here last time? Oh, no, actually, no, I tamed quite a few things, but I remember now I left them where I tamed them because I didn't actually want them. I wanted the Parasaur. I tamed a load of dodos as well, and I named them after my Twitch subscribers, and I might name one after you guys, so leave some comments down below with some names of some dodos you'd like. And I don't know, maybe whoever comes up with the best dodo name, I will actually name one of my dodos that or something like that. Let me show you anyway. But I'm going to take this Ankylo as well, because I'm going to be showing you something pretty freaking cool. So let me just quickly, before I show you the Species X stuff, let me show you my little dodo pen that's down here. I've changed my, what was a taming pen into a dodo pen. So if you look down here, I've got my dodos, which are pretty cool. Now, one of the reasons I've actually done this is so they lay me loads of eggs. That's what I'm hoping for. We're going to get loads of females, and hopefully I'm going to get a bunch of eggs. But all they're doing right now is pooping, and these are all named after my Twitch subs. And there was an Oviraptor in here, I think. I don't know where the Oviraptor's gone. Maybe they pecked him to death at some point, but I'm going to tame myself an Oviraptor as well. That's another one I need to do to knock off of my list. So anyway, let's talk Species X. This is something that is very, very important and very cool to do, and is going to be extremely useful. So we've got this powered auto turret that I did in my earlier videos. That's very nice and that's very fancy, but if you're playing on official Xbox servers, it's pretty difficult to get to this point. And also you've got to make all the ammo as well. I mean, you can see I ran out of ammo and I made a ton of ammo. So what is an alternative? You've got these little bad boys. These are the Species X. These are like turrets. They're not quite as deadly as the auto turrets, but they will stun and damage your enemies, and you can make a ton of them very easily. So all you need to actually make these are the Species X seeds, and I'll show you where you get those. And you're also going to need a large crop plot, which you can get very early on. I mean, you're going to need fertilizer as well, but that's simply done. So all you do is you put one of these down, you put one of these large crop plots down, then inside of it you put a bit of fertilizer, and then you put the Species X seed as well. And I showed you how to make fertilizer in the how to farm video. It's just down there. It's just in a compost bin, 50 thatch and free poop, and you'll get some fertilizer. And then after that you've got to water them. Now I've actually made this water pipe here that goes from down there. This isn't essential, but I wanted to get it started quickly. If you just wait for it to rain, the rain will also water these plants, but I was a bit impatient, so I decided to make this just to make sure they're watered. And they do take a while. I think they take like a day or two in terms of real time. So if you're playing on a consistent, persistent multiplayer server, that's fine. But if you're playing single player like me, like every time you pause the game, they're going to stop developing, or every time you leave the game, they're going to stop developing. So these are going to take quite a while. So let me show you where you can get these Species X plants, or seeds even. Now you can get them from some of the bushes that are on the mountain that are like little red strands of hair poking out of the ground. But I found that pretty ineffective. So I'm going to take the Quetz and I'm going to take the Anky. You might have noticed I've actually changed the Quetz saddle as well here, because I found the other one was just getting in the way. It was kind of annoying, to be honest. So I'm going to take the Quetz and I'm going to go and take the Anky. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to get a ton of berries this way. I'm I think you can use the Anki for berries. I know you can use it for other things as well, like metal it's really good for, but we're going to use the Anki and we'll see if we can get us some species X. So, what you're going to need to do, I mean, unless you want to go to the top of the mountain and try and get this species X seeds, I would highly recommend going towards the swamps. I've found them much more effective for getting the species X, and I believe you can get them from a lot of different plants at the swamp, but I've found that the grey bushes are by far the best ones. As you can see, from my position here in the northeast, all I need to do is head south down the coast. Very easy to get to, and we should be absolutely fine. By the way, thanks for all the feedback on these videos, guys. I really appreciate it. And a little bit of a secret, or I guess not so much of a secret, a little later in this video, I'm going to be giving away a copy of Ark Survival Evolved on the PC. So if you've been hoping for a version, a copy on the PC, then stay tuned. And a little bit later in the video, I'm going to explain how you can get that. Anyway, let's go over here. Nearly here now. Felt like I didn't need to edit this out, seeing as it's so close to where I am. Now, the only problem we're going to have is the fact that there are a lot of freaking annoying snakes and stuff, which will probably attack our quets and our Anki, but we should be okay. Looks okay here. Right, okay, so you see these grey plants here. These are beautiful for getting these plant seeds. So let's get on our Anki. Let's go over here. I love the motion of the Anki. Right, and let's see if we can get some. Let's hit it. Boom! Right, there we got 4 plant species X. There you go. I mean, simple as rare flowers, plant species X. That is so much quicker than doing it by hand, which is what I was doing the other day. I don't want any of the others. And if you increase the melee damage of the Anki, they will get even more. So let's give it another swing. Boom! There we go. 11, 15! Oh my word, I'm never going to need any more ever again. Right, well there you go. That shows you how quick it is to get berries when you're doing it this way with the Anki. Obviously, the Ankis are great also for other things. They're great for flint. They're great for metal as well, doing it this way. So that is a lot quicker than gathering them by hand, that is for sure. And it's reasons like this why I was so keen on getting a Quetzal, because I've just got more plant species X there in like 2 swings that it took me about 20 minutes to gather by hand. So we're going to take the Anki back now. Now I've got that plant species X, all you need to literally do, even though I've already told you, is put that plant species X in one of those large crock pots with some fertilizer, and then either wait for the rain, or you can put a tap over it to make sure it's watered. So now that you guys know that, you've seen where you get the plant species X, I'm going to hop on over to my PC version of Ark and play on one of my own servers and show you guys some practical uses of how you can use these plant species X and make some killer battle rafts with them. Okay guys, so welcome to my PC server. This is actually a public server that you guys can come play on, hosted by my friends at Nitrado. They've actually started to sponsor me and they're giving me servers for you guys to come and play on PC. If you want to join this server, link in the description down below. But anyway, let me show you some amazing uses for these plant species X, how you can put them on your battle rafts and really take your rafts to the next level. I did a previous one about rafts, and yes, you can get auto turrets on rafts, but these plant species X, so much easier to put on your raft, and you can make a really cool little base. So this is one of the first examples. I'm going to show you a few examples of what you can do here. So as you can see, I've got 3 plant species X on either side here, plus we've got some of those minigun turrets on top, and then inside is all of your modern conveniences that you would need in Ark. We've got basically everything that you would want. So here is a nice ideal kind of raft that you could consider making. We've even got a little outpost here, a little lookout on the top. If I just open up this, I have to just position myself under here to get up, and here you can see we've even got a nice lookout spot on the top. Now obviously these minigun turrets are a bit advanced, so you might not be at this stage on your Xbox or single player playthrough, but they are very doable. Let's just jump off here, let's get a little room there. You can see these are an absolute ton of fun. I mean, if you can get to this point where you can put these on, this is cool as well. But the plant species X are what the key is. So you might be wondering, what have you done here, Jay? Because on a raft, you can normally only get 9 foundations. So 3 wide, you can see I've got the 3 wide there. And normally you can't put a foundation on the edge here. So how have you managed that? And the reason why that's so important is because you can't put these plant species X on ceilings by the looks of it. I mean, I tried, but it's weird because I put it on my ceiling in my base in my Xbox playthrough, but not on the ceiling here. So how have I done this? Well, it's a cool little technique. Let me see if I've got some foundations foundations on me. I have got a foundation here. So let me just show you how it is done. So what you do is you do a ceiling first. So let's put this ceiling on. I've got a ceiling. No, it won't. Oh, it's too many structures on this platform. Okay, I won't be able to do it on that one because this is too crowded already. So let me actually take you to my other server where I've got another one set up, and I'll show you how it's done on there. So here we are on one of my other PC servers. This is my PvP server that I run, and here you can see I've made a couple of rafts using this important technique. And as you can see, this one is all foundations. So what this technique is going to allow you to do, it's going to allow you to put these plant species X, which are very easy to do, and they're very early on in the game, but they're very effective at not only killing stuff, but just sedating stuff so that it's difficult for anyone to raid you. So it's kind of important that if you want to do some top level stuff and get ahead of the competition on Xbox or PC, that you can figure out how you're able to do this. So I'm going to show you on that raft over there how it's actually done. A quick look at these ones. Here you can see I've built a base here surrounded by plant species X, and it's actually quite a practical base. If I can just get onto this plant here, I have to go around the outside because I'm a bit it's in shallow waters there, so let's go around the outside. Here you go, just jumping like that. So inside I've got all your modern conveniences, basically everything you could possibly want. It's a decent sized base. You've got storage in here. You could even get away with getting rid of a few of these things, and also we've got the plant species X here on the outside, so they will obviously defend. And if we go up to them, you can just set them so that they attack things, not just players. You can set them to attack wild dinos and whatever. So that there is a real nice base. If you want to take like a screenshot or something or pause it, that would be a nice one to copy on PvP Xbox. This one is just a kind of crazy one that I just made just to show you how ridiculous you can get with these foundations. You can see this is all foundations. I even had a few more over here, but I just destroyed them doing some experimenting, and then I've put the plant species X on the outside. So this is something you can do at the moment. I did speak to other devs, and they're not even sure if really this was meant to be possible, because there's a reason that you can only put so many foundations on it, so that you can only have certain things on rafts. So I don't know if I found like a bit of a glitch here or whatever, but let me show you how it's done more importantly, so you can do this yourself and experiment with it. So what I've got is I've spawned myself in some ceilings and some foundations. So let's put the foundations on as per normal. We'll just put them there. If you want to know where you need to put your foundation so that you can actually make sure you get maximum amount on, you want it in the middle and just behind that wooden, I guess, plank there. Then that means you're going to be able to put on a few more. So anyway, what you can see here is here we can't put a foundation on the edge, which is annoying. So what you do is you put a ceiling down, and then you can put a foundation underneath, and then you can just destroy the ceiling, which gets rid of the extra thing. And there you go, that's how it's done. Very simple, very effective, and it means you can have more foundations and less ceilings, and you could put more things on foundations than you can put on ceilings in terms of a wider variety of things in the game. And that's how I managed to make those really cool rafts, and you're going to be able to make some ultimate battle rafts using that technique. So although this is gorgeous and the graphics are absolutely beautiful on the PC, we're going to head back to Xbox now. I hope you guys found that a little bit of information useful, but it's just a few more things I want to show you on Xbox, and we'll round off this episode, or continue this episode at least. Alright, so back on the Xbox, and there's one more thing I want to show you guys before we end today's episode. Also, some of you guys asked me how to get a mammoth if you don't have a quetch. Just get a raft, guys, like I did in the earlier episodes, and go to the snow biome that way. So the kangaroo is most likely coming tomorrow to the Xbox, so you guys are going to want some rare flowers to tame yourself some kangaroos. And as you can see in here, I am fully prepared. I have 33 rare mushrooms even, 33 of those, and then another 82. So I might be able to get myself a kangaroo army. Now you might be wondering, Jay, where do you get the freaking rare mushrooms? Now the simple answer is you can get them on the top of the mountains in the crystal, and you might be able to get quite a few doing that, but nowhere near the amount that I'm going to show you how to get just by doing it a little bit different. Now if you're at the stage where you've got a quetzal, you can do this. You can do this without a quetzal. You've got a mammoth and a raft, but again, this is why quetzals are so freaking good, guys. They're so versatile. I mean, anything that you need to do with a farming dino, like a mammoth or an ankilo, that can't be carried any other way, is just perfect with a mammoth. Now, we're going to leave that door open. I'm going to take a risk there. Bit risky, but we're going to risk it. You know, what is life without a few risks? So we're going to get our mammoth over here, and again, we're going to go over to the swamp, and we're going to knock down a few trees in the swamp. And you guys are going to see, not only is this a great way of collecting wood, it's going to be an amazing way of rare mushrooms. So let's just head on over there, and I'll show you guys how it's done. Okay, so here we are again, not far to go at all. And like I said in the last video, that's why my base location isn't even that bad. Normally I wouldn't really highly recommend my base location that I've got in this one, but I've got to be honest, it's quite close to a lot of things, including the swamp that you want to go to quite often. So we're going to go to these trees over here. I think these are pretty much the best ones that are going to really work for us. Now, if you actually have a second teammate, you can have them sit on top of the mammoth, and you don't even need to get off the quets. You don't even need to stop flying the quets to do this. But obviously, we don't have a second player right here, so I'm going to have to do this solo. Now, this is a little bit dangerous. Don't get me wrong, because the swamp is a dangerous place. There's lots of snakes and stuff, so I'm listening out for anything dodgy that's happening. And Manny seems to have gone under the ground. Oh, Manny, what are we doing to you, Manny? Right, hold on. We've got to be a little bit careful. Let's get Manny again. This can happen sometimes, so let's grab him. You have to jump and grab them, and then you should be a-okay. Let's fly away. All right. Oh, Manny, we've lost him. Manny, please. Oh, look, he's just there. Okay, we'll get him. We'll get him. Right, I think we've grabbed him. Have we grabbed him? We have not grabbed him. Oh, gosh. I'm going to have to whistle neutral in case he gets attacked while he's there. Manny, attack. I'm getting attacked by loads of stuff. Let me just kill whatever I'm being attacked by. This is dangerous. Right, I killed that Titan boa. Right, Manny, please. Did I get him? No, Manny, please. Hold on. Maybe if I put him on follow. Whoa. I'm attacked by something. Another Titan boa, of course. Right, follow. Let's try that. Right, let's see if this will work. Don't go onto the map, Manny. Don't go onto the map. Oh, oh. Come on, Manny. I think he's stuck in those plants. No! Manny, please! Manny, please! Oh my god, he drowned. He drowned. Well, what I was going to show you was me hitting the trees with the mammoth. Just these ones. And it gets all the rare mushrooms, but can we get some RIP Mannies in the comment section, please? I'm gonna have to go get another mammoth now. That's frustrating. Well, be careful, guys, if you're doing that. You don't want to RIP your own personal Manny. I'm gonna have to go get Manny too right now. But anyway, that's fine. Let's end this one on a high note, guys. I'm giving away a free copy of Ark Survival Evolved on PC. All you've got to do to enter is just leave a comment in the comment section down below. It can be about whatever you want. I'm going to count all the comments up and then just put it into a random number generator, and I'll give away a copy to one of you guys. Actually, if you... Actually, no, if I do that, then someone who might not have a PC might not win. So if you do want to win the copy, the code of Ark Survival Evolved on the PC, put the letters PC in your comment somewhere. So just include those in your comment. If you've already left a comment, maybe just go edit the comment and do another one, or just delete that one and write another one, and you can enter the giveaway. But thanks for watching. Tomorrow we're going to have that kangaroo, guys, and another mammoth, hopefully. And don't forget to smash that like button as well if you did enjoy today's video. And I'll see you all tomorrow.